Hello. Hello. A big welcome and well done to everyone for making it. My name is John and I'm an occupational therapist at St Christopher's Hospice. As part of the wellbeing program that St Christopher's Hospice are organising online, we're bringing you today a seated exercise. All you'll need for this is a chair with a bit of leg room in front of you and a bit of arm room above you. That's all you'll need. One thing I'd like to say right from the very start is please do go at your own pace. There's no need to feel you've got to keep up with everything. If you're struggling with an exercise, just skip it and go on to the next one. The other thing I'd like to say is please don't worry if you don't get all the exercises in one go. We're going to be doing this as a rolling program every week. So we'll be doing this next week as well. So you just do what you can do. And one other thing I'd like to say is if you've got any feedback or if you'd like to leave any comments, please do, because that helps us to make the session better for you. So enough talking from myself, let's get going. We're going to start with just some nice leg lifts. Okay, some nice gentle leg lifts up in the air. Lovely. And now we're going to swing our arms. A nice swinging action with the arms and lifting the legs. That's great. Well done. Feel the arms swinging and the legs lifting. Now what I want you to do is just push the leg out, one at a time. Right and left. Right and left. Right and left. You should feel a nice stretch here on your thighs as you're bringing your legs up. Okay, lovely. And now we're going to do two. So we're going to do two on the right. So 1, 2, and 2 on the left. 1, 2. Let's try that again. 2 on the right and 2 on the left. 2 on the right, 2 on the left. Do that again. 2 on the right and 2 on the left. Now what I want you to do is just add some arm movements. So we're going to go out and out, out and out. Do that again. Out and out, out and out. So we're going to lift the leg and do the arms as well. So right, right, left, left. That's great. Right, right, left, left. Right, right, left, left. Try it again. Right, right, left, left. Great. Well done. I don't know how many of you have ever rowed in a boat. What we're going to do now, we're going to do some rowing. What we need for rowing, we need some oars. So I want you to imagine yourself in a boat. And you've got some oars in your hand, and you're leaning forward, and you're pulling back. Lean forward with the arms, and then pull back into your chair. Forward and back. Lovely. Forward and back. Let's feel that nice stretch. Your arms and your back coming forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Lovely. Now we're going to do a little bit of stretching of our body. And to do that, we're going to lift our right arm up. If you can manage it, lift your arm above your head. If that's too difficult, don't worry. Lift our arm up, right arm up, and we're going to lean over to one side. You should feel a nice stretch down one side of your body. And we do that on the other side. Lift your arm up and lean over on the other side. Feel that stretch. We'll do that again. So lift your arm up, lean over to one side. Come back to the center. Lift the other arm up, lean over to the other side. Feel the stretch. Come back to the center. Arm up, back to the center, up, back over to one side, back to the center. Arm up, over to the side, back to the center, and again, arm up, over to the side, back to the center, once more, up, over to the side, feel that stretch, and back to the center. Good, okay. We're going to do a little routine now, which involves both our arms and our legs. But we're going to start with the legs first. What I want you to do is just tap out with your foot. Lift the foot up and over. Not sliding it along the floor, but lifting it. So we lift it and go out and in. We're going to do that for 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. And now we're going to do exactly the same on the other side. Remember, it's a lifting movement rather than a sliding movement. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's do that again on the other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again on the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's see if we can do them both together. It's a bit trickier, this. You might have to hold on to your chair to get a bit of support. So just try lifting both legs together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Let's do that again so we get into the routine of doing it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great, well done. Now we're going to do some arm movements. What I'd like you to do is to bring both arms into the side of your body. And when you've done that, have your forearms stretched out in front of you. And then I just want you to open them like that, like a door on a hinge. So let's do that for 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we're going to put the arms out. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we're going to put our arms above our head. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's repeat that so you've got a clear idea of what we're doing. Let's start with the arms in by the side and draw on the hinge, as I call it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well done. And now arms above your head if you can make it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. I hope you were okay with those. If there was anything that was too difficult, don't worry. Now we're going to do arms and legs together. So we're going to put together a little routine. What I want you to do is do this movement and then both legs out. Now I'm calling this a small star. So this is the small star. We begin with a small star. Okay, so that's arms and legs together. So we're going to do it for 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well done. And now we're going to do a big star. And the big star is our arms out and our legs out. Let's see if you can try this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we're going to go arms above our heads and legs out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we're going to go arms out again and legs out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to go back to the small star. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lovely. I hope that was okay. Right, let's just do some little bit of work on our shoulders. So I want you to lift them up and down and up and down. Just have your hands hanging down by your side. I'm just going to lift them up and down. We'll do that for 5. So lift and down, and 2 and down, and 3 and down, and 4 and down, and 5 and down. Now see if you can roll them. Roll them one way. Nice roll of your shoulders. Roll them round, and we're going to roll them the other way. Roll your shoulders. That's great. Well done. Lovely. Okey-doke. Right. Time to go on our imagination walk. And what I want you to do is to imagine that you're outside on a beautifully bright sunny day, a bit like this. You're out in the countryside and you're walking along a path. Now, walking along, so you're lifting your legs and you're swinging your arms. That's fantastic. Keep going along the path. Imagine a bright blue sky all around you and the sun warming your face. And let's go down on the path. Swing those arms and lift those legs. Now the path that we're on, it turns and goes into a field. And the field is full of high grass. And in order to get the grass out of our path, we have to swish with our arms. Swish the grass out of the way. Just with your arms. Nice swishing movements with your arms. As you get that grass off your path. Lovely. Fantastic. Okay, so now we're through the field of high grass and we are back on the path. Lift the legs, swing the arms. And now the path, it goes upwards in front of us. It goes steep. And in order to get up the path, we have to lift our arms and legs a little bit higher. So see if you can do that. Arms and legs high. That's good. Lift those arms up above your head if you can manage that. You can't manage the arms above your head, just do your legs. That's fine. Okay, you're just lifting your legs a little bit higher. That's great. Okie doke, we're climbing the path. And now we're at the top of the hill. Top of the hill, beautiful day, bright blue sky, sun shining in the sky. We want to have a look at the view because we can see right out. And what we do is we put our hand on our head and we turn our body. And the idea is that we turn our trunk, this part of our body. We're going to turn it to the right. So look at that view and you twist and then you turn and do 180 degrees. And you're twisting your trunk round and you're looking at that fantastic view. What can you see out there? Whoa, fantastic. Twist and look at that view. Twist your body. And then come back to the center. Now, the path goes down, of course. Goes down off the hill, a high hill, and down. And we set off down that path. And we're going to go a little bit faster this time because we're running. So see if you can move your arms and legs just a bit faster. Run, 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 run. Down the hill we go. Excellent. Well done. Run, 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 run. Down the hill we go. And then stop. We're at the bottom of the hill, but we haven't quite finished yet. There's one more thing we have to do. In front of us, there is a river, and there is no bridge, and there is no road to go around it. So we have to swim. So we dive in that water. Whoa, it's cold. And we swim. Swim. Nice strokes with your arm. And we go. Whoosh. Through the water. Fantastic. Over to the other side of the river. Lovely. And stop. Good. Well done. Okay. Have you ever imagined yourself flying through the air like Superman? Well, here's your opportunity. What I want you to do is I want you to lift your arms up. You can do that, lift your arms up with your palms facing out. Okay? Lift your arms up above your head. And then I want you to slightly open your legs. Slightly open your legs. And then I want you to come down gently, lean forward, bring your arms up, straighten your back, look up. And then you're Superman flying through the air. Great. Now, gently come up again. Lift up, your palms up. And then we're going to lean forward again. Palms out, head up. Back straight if you can manage that. That's great. And then lift up. Palms out. And again, forward. Head up, back straight. Once more we do that. Lift up. Straighten up. Palms up. Hands above your head. And whoosh. Flying through the air. Keep your back straight. You don't want to slump forward. You want to try and keep your back straight. Bring your arms in so you tighten your muscles on your back. Okay? And then come back to your sitting position. Okay, here's another exercise where we're just going to imagine we're doing something. So imagine that you're cleaning your windows. You've got a cloth in your hand. Okay? And your hand is on the window. And we are going to clean the window. And we're going to start by doing some little circles. Some little circular movements with the arm. You go round, and then the movements get bigger. And so we go round with the arm, round and round, round and round, and we come back the other way. So round with our cloth on our hand, cleaning that window, whoosh, 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 and we get smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. Well done. Now put the cloth on the left hand. And then put it up against the window. And we're going to clean that window. Yeah. Little circles. And the circles get bigger. Okay, and bigger. And round we go. Cleaning that window. Excellent. And now we're going to go the other way. Round, big circles. And then the big circles get smaller. Smaller, smaller, smaller. And stop. Great, well done. Now, we're going to do both hands together. So you've got a cloth in both hands. And both hands are pressed against the window. And we're going to start with some small circular movements, wiping our cloth on that window in front of you. Get bigger. Lovely. Whoosh. And nice big movements with your arms, if you can manage that. And then the other way. Lovely, lovely, nice movements with your arms. Cleaning that window. And stop. Good, well done. I hope that was okay for you. Okay, we're going to go back to some arm and leg movements. I hope you're with me and I hope you're doing okay. What we're going to do is we're going to work on some opposites. So what we do is we put our right arm up and our left leg out. Right arm up, left leg out. And now we're going to swap over. So bring the left leg down and the right arm down and put the left arm up and the right leg out. Great. Well done. And then bring them both down and then the right arm up and the left leg out. Good. Have you got that? It can be tricky. It's sometimes tricky to get those opposites. Left arm up, right leg. Okay, and swap over again. Right leg, left leg. Good for the brain, this. Bit of brain gym. Lovely. And up. Let's just see if you can get a little rhythm going. Right arm up. Left arm up, right leg. We're doing those opposites. Good. Okay. Hope you're with me on that. Excellent. Good. Lovely. Well done. Now I want you to put your left leg out, lift your right arm up, and then just see if you can stretch a bit over your left leg. Right arm stretching over your left leg. Should feel a bit of a stretch here. And then come back. And now I want you to put your left leg out, sorry, your right leg out, and your left arm up. And we're going to stretch over there. Whoa, feel that stretch. Should feel a bit of stretching going on there. And then come back up. Let's just repeat that. So left arm out, left leg out, sorry. Right arm up. And stretch over. Lovely. Great. And then come back to sitting. And we're going to do that again. Left arm up. Right. And you should feel a nice stretch there. Good, well done. Now I want you to put your right arm up and your left leg out. Do you remember John Travolta? This is a John Travolta pose. So you've got your right arm up there and your left leg out. I can imagine a line going from the tip of your finger right through across your body down through your left leg. And we're going to swap over and we're going to go, whoa, stretch the right leg out and the left arm up. You got that? So you've got a nice diagonal going through across your whole body. Let's do that again. Right arm up, left leg out. And that arm. Okay, good. And that. Okay. Okay, well done. Now I just want you to lift your arms up and down and up and down and up and down. I hope that movement's okay for you. Now I just want you to lift your right leg up. Now lift your left leg up and hold that pose for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. We're going to do that again. You should feel a nice bit of work going on here and a nice bit of work going on in your tummy muscles. So let's try that again. So up. And hold that for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Now what I want you to do is to do both your arms and your legs. So we're going to go up and we're going to lift our legs up. Hold that for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Well done. And we're going to do that again. And up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And down. And once more. And again. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Well done. Hope that's okay. Hope you're keeping up. Hope everything's feeling as though you're giving your body a little bit of a workout, I want to go back to our aeroplane pose. Okay? So I just want to repeat that one. I want you to lift your arm up. And I want you to come down. Sorry, you need to have your legs slightly apart for this. Arm up. And then we come down. And up. And what I want you to do is to try and bring your arms in and your head up. You're sort of squeezing your muscles in a bit here, if you can manage that. Gives your back muscles a little bit of a workout. Okay? And up. Lovely. And let's do that 2 more times. So down, up, and up. Whoa, much more. Down. Flying through the air, Superman. And up we go. Excellent, well done. Okay, let's just go back to our rowing. Okay, we're going to just do a few more bits of rowing. So I want you to get your oars again, and I want you to lean forward, and I want you to pull on those oars. Lean forward and pull on those oars. We're going to do that for 5 more. So 1, lean back in your chair. 2, lean back in your chair. And 3, back. And 4, back. And 5. And back. Lovely, well done. Okay, we're going to leave it there, and I'm going to finish with a short relaxation exercise. So this is just to calm us down and help us to get relaxed before we finish the session. So what I want you to do is to sit in your chair, like you're sitting comfortably, legs slightly apart, hands on your lap. And then just close your eyes. And what I'm going to do is going to go through the body, and we're going to relax our muscles. But to do that, we have to slightly tighten them. So we work on tightening and then relaxing. And at the end of it, our body should feel nice and relaxed and comfortable. So what I want you to do is to begin, have your eyes closed, hands on your lap. I'm just going to wiggle your toes. Wiggle your toes and relax. And then push down on the balls of your feet so your feet are slightly raising off the floor. And then bring them back and relax. Now I want you to tighten these muscles, your thighs. Just see if you can tighten them. And relax. Now clench your buttocks where you're sitting. Clench your buttocks. And relax. So the lower part of your body should be in a nice, relaxed, comfortable position where you're sitting. Now we're going to move to the upper part of our body. Just tighten your tummy muscles. Just be aware of your tummy muscles. Tighten them and then relax. Now just be aware of your spine. And I want you to be aware of the spine stretching from the base of your back right up through between your shoulders and into your head. Lovely. Just be aware of your spine holding you in a nice upright position. And let's just focus on our arms. And I want you very gently to touch with your fingertips, just touch your shoulders with your fingertips and then bring them back to your lap. That's good. And now let's focus on our shoulders and our head. So just lift your shoulders up, punch them up, and then relax. And then just turn your head over to the right, as if you're looking over your shoulder. Feel the stretch on your neck. Come back to the center. And over to the other side. So you're looking over your shoulder. Feel the stretch on your neck. Come back to the center. And if you can manage it, just drop your head forward. So you feel a nice stretch on the back of your neck. Nice stretch there. And then come back up. Lovely. And I want you to, we're going to finish by just doing some stretching of the muscles in our face. We don't often think about the muscles in our face. But let's see if you can move them around a bit. The muscles in your cheeks, around your chin, around your forehead, your eyebrows. Just move the muscles around in your face. Tromp them about a bit. And then relax. So your whole body should be in a nice, relaxed, comfortable position where you're sitting. Just finally take a breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And then open your eyes and give yourself a nice clap. So that's really great. Thank you very much for coming along. I hope I'll see you next week. And please do leave some feedback if you can. Thank you very much.